I'm running out of ways to put my hat here. I could change hats, I guess. This is where I am. As you might have noticed, I don't believe it's just the wind. I think the tide is actually coming in. Hey, this one can be about just a preview to man love. Tenderness, kisses, hugs, praise. Uh-oh, I got blocked off. Luckily, I know how to swim and to clean shoes. Two important skills when you're walking at the beach. You're gonna hear this. I was bouncing like a little girl and I enjoyed it. I'm not ballet trained. Anyways, this is about love, and I'm on a few singles websites. And I tell you, it really triggers my species alienation because I get so many messages, and the title of my own profile is "Please read my profile before sending me a message." That's pretty useless because I feel like a piece of meat, right? Because people are just looking at the pictures, obviously not reading, and nobody's noticing my email is in there. And they, they keep back and forth, can't read. Some people have an account that is high up where I can read and answer them without buying an account. But I don't want to buy an account for this type of website that I've complained and doesn't change things. So they don't deserve it. Plus, for me to buy an account, there would have to be multiple people that actually interest me, and there isn't, even though there's thousands. And I'll show you these patterns of why. For example, I'm just a simple woman, or I'm transparent, I'm totally honest, or ask me anything, and then they write nothing. So they write so little about themselves, and their pictures is they're selling meat. So that's not what I'm in the market for. Romance has nothing to do, or life partnership has nothing to do with buying a piece of meat. So I don't think they get that, and I don't think they get that that's what's making them contact me through my pictures and not... I think one of my pictures... I'm shirtless, one of my pictures. And I think that's the first one. But still, please... I'm proud that I'd lost weight and I look good. But, guys can be shirtless in most societies and it's not inappropriate. But, like I have things written in my profile that talks about me and talks about my life experience and what I'm looking for, in a woman. And, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference with 99% of the women on these profiles all around the world. And that some of them send me 5-6 messages, and I'll start with, if it's somebody I'd like to maybe pursue a little bit, but I don't know because they won't write anything in their profile, or they wrote that they're religious when my profile says I prefer I'm looking for a non-religious person, and they still send multiple messages. One time I might send a like, but if I like them more and they keep sending messages and my email is in there and they won't get to the finished product of the reading and see it, then I might press the favorite button. Oh my God, I'm one of his favorites. Still, they won't read and find my email. They'll just keep sending messages where the site will actually say somebody, or maybe it'll say it's me, tried to read but couldn't. And they can't solve this problem. And it's a problem because they want to date somebody that values intelligence and can find the email. And it's simple. It just has spaces in between it. You can figure out what it is. So it's not even complicated. Some people put their, WhatsApp or whatever, assuming everybody has WhatsApp in a complex way, and yet, these profiles attract dumb people, and you do WhatsApp in a complex way, the way you hid your information, assuming everybody uses WhatsApp. And smart people might not use WhatsApp and say, I'm interested in smart people. And people say they're smart, and yet their profile reflects holy crap, that's a young dumb person that's my age. And it's sad because I'm not in the market for a piece of meat. So my series will show these different ones and the patterns and how sad it is. I'm lonely, and sometimes I'll go, because there's sometimes it'll be 50 messages, and I'll go see, and it just makes me just want to be single more. And doesn't make a difference if I bought a membership, because I'd be stuck in these dumb conversations. Because my triage is really good with what I wrote and how I studied their profile, and it says nothing, and there's contradictions, and you can see some dishonesties is clear, and they say they're honest. Ask me anything, I'm honest, and if somebody says I'm simple, for me, it's one of the biggest red flags. And I didn't write that, I'd like to exclude people from the Philippines, because it's really, I'm still triggered just hearing that accent a lot of places. It's really, and it's not racism, it's culturism based on documented data that anybody else can do. It's not just me, it's there. So we can judge cultures, and it has nothing to do with what color the shell of the egg is, right? Something as dumb as this. It's related to behaviors. And if you think I can't judge people by behaviors, when your species names itself based on a behavior of wisdom, please join me in reality, and let's have either no love or fake love, but I don't want fake love.